Hey YouTube, this is your girl here, Be Unique for 2013. Welcome to our second episode of the HBCU Chronicles. Like I promised you guys, it's midterm week, and I told you I was gonna make a video this week. Midterm week, we're going spring break next week, so I had to make sure I make a video before spring break. So this is the video. Um, this video, in our second episode of the HBCU Chronicles, is gonna be about living on campus. And basically it's probably going to be more informational for those upcoming freshmen in the fall. So our first topic about living on campus, um, roommates. Rule number one: you do not have to be friends with your roommate. Okay. Um, Me personally, I came to college thinking that me and my roommate gonna be best friends, but that's not the case. Rule number two, I recommend for the people who are going to be living on campus, I recommend you don't. I'm scratching my nose, not thinking it. I'm sorry. I recommend you don't room with someone you know, because 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna be friends with that person or talking to that person later on. And I recommend you go into picking your roommate with someone you don't know. That way, that's one person that you get to know. If you go into a school where none of your classmates are going to, which me, like, actually one of my classmates goes here, but I don't see him. I only saw him like a couple times. I don't talk to him. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, definitely try to room with someone you don't know, and that's gonna be a learning experience. Me, personally, rooming with someone, it wasn't something difficult for me because I do have two sisters, older sisters, and I used to share a room with one of my sisters. So it wasn't that hard for me because, I'm the baby and I had to share a room. Used to have to share a room with one of my siblings. So it's not that hard. I guess if you're the only child, I guess it's gonna be hard for you because you're gonna be sharing a room with another person, and of course you're the only child, so you're used to having everything and not having to share anything. So I guess that's gonna be different from you guys who are the only child out there. Um, what else? Dorm rooms are very small. Um, Mine is pretty small. As you can see, that this half of the closet is mine. The other half of the closet is my roommate's. So you have to get used to the spacing, I guess. When you live on campus, you have to bring everything. You have to bring bedding. You have to bring your microwave, refrigerator, your school supplies, everything. Our second topic is about living on campus. Is even though if you stay 45, living close to home versus moving away to go to college. Um, Me, I live not too far from my house, about an hour away from my house, so I can go home every weekend if I wanted to. But sometimes I do because you get its advantages and disadvantages. Here's the advantages. Um, when you live not that far from your house, you get to go home whenever you want to, versus someone who lives out of the state. They can't go home as often as you can. When you go home, you could do your laundry for free versus doing it at school and you have to pay for it. You get a home cooked meal whenever you want to, like versus not getting one until Thanksgiving or Christmas. Um, what else? You can actually go home every day if you wanted to. I don't see why you would, but if you wanted to, you can. As a freshman, you can't have a car, so if you live close to your house and you go home over the weekend, you could get your car and come back come back to the city or something. Sorry, this one. Come back to the city to go shopping and pick up your friends from college or something if you want to do that. I don't know. The disadvantages of living on campus versus, living close to your house. There's really no disadvantages. They're all advantages, maybe. Okay. Um, I think one of my disadvantages was my mom. I'm the baby of my family. So my mom really did not want me to live on campus. My dad didn't care. My mom didn't want me to live on campus. But then I tried to keep talking her into it, and she eventually came around, and she was just like, okay, just one semester, the fall semester, and you come back home for spring. I'm like, okay. And then when spring semester came around, she goes, okay, you can stay on campus this semester too. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess you get another advantage. Maybe this is a general about living on campus. You get that little bit of independency from your parents because your parents are just gonna probably cling on to you, probably don't want you to leave, and some people parents just like, hey, get out of my face, go off to college, have fun. First of all, do your schoolwork or something. I don't know. Um, so yeah, you get that independency because your mom and dad's not here to tell you when to get up, when to go to class, when to clean up, when to take out the trash or anything. You have to do that on your own. Like you have to do a lot of stuff and learn a lot of stuff. And when your parents tell you not everybody's in the best interest as you better listen to them because they're true. It's so right. You better listen because I had to learn the hard way, and yeah, you better listen to them and listen to everybody who say you don't have to be best friends with your roommate because you really don't. Believe me, your roommate's gonna have her friends or his if you're a guy watching their friends, and then you're gonna have your own friends, and you're gonna realize that you not gonna be, their friends different from your friends, so you and that person might not click, or you and your roommate might not click. So really, you have a roommate to be civil with them, basically. But that's that. That's living on campus. Another advantage about living on campus, you can wake up like an hour before your class starts to go to class and then go to class versus not living on campus, having to drive 15 to 30 minutes to campus, having to wake up 2 hours before your class starts, to leave your house an hour or 30 minutes before your class starts to get on a parking space because parking spaces at the school I go to, very limited parking. So you're going to have to park like way out somewhere, and you're going to have to walk like 5 minutes to get to where you're going or something. Another advantage, disadvantage. No, this is a disadvantage. The food in the cafe will get tiring after a while, and you're gonna want to order out. Cause we don't. The school I go to, I don't. We don't have any restaurants on campus. We have the Wow or whatever, this little cafe where you could go and get like fast food type of food with your meal swipe, or yeah, with your meal swipe, or Wildcat Bucks or whatever. But like the calf gets tiring because sometimes they serve almost the same thing every day, or they might switch it up. You got your international station, your burgers, your sandwich, and your hot food, like home cooked food line and stuff, and you have your dessert bar. Like sometimes it gets tired. It gets tiring after a while. So that's all I gotta say about that. Um. So yeah, that's a disadvantage because you live at home and you get that food. You be like, yes. But I think that's about it about living on campus really. Oh, you also get to be more active when you live on campus with different organizations versus not living on campus because you have to make that hour 30-minute drive back to your house, and you're not going to have that much time to be involved in school like you want to. And yeah, I think that's basically it about living on campus. for this episode of the HBCU Chronicles. I'm so sorry, guys. I try to curl my hair. The weather here is crazy today. It's professional dress, so we have to dress up every Wednesday. I just anyway. Yeah, I'm ready for spring break. I'm gonna have fun with spring break. Not even try to think about school for a week. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have to still do some homework over spring break and study. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Even though it was kind of quick, maybe not really. I'm trying to make it interesting. And want to let you guys know the Bold and Beautiful will not be back on my show. I'm just letting you guys know that. Yeah, we kind of had a yeah. No, she's not gonna be back on the show. But I want you guys to please comment in the comment box if you have any suggestions about a video, my next video or something. I'll try to make a video at least every 2 weeks, or if not that, every month. Okay, not every month. Probably every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks. I'll try to make a new video. But I'm gonna have a special guest on the show soon. I have to talk to that person tonight actually to see if they want to come on my show and be a special guest. Thank you for watching the video. Please keep leaving your suggestions and everything in the comment box. Subscribe my channel, Be Uniqueful 2013, and please follow my Instagram page, the HBCU Chronicles on Instagram, please. And you could post your suggestions and stuff that you like on there, or what you want to see more of on there as well. So thank you for watching, and please have a blessed day. Thank you, guys.